Yes.
Officer Lou gets no charges.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a fresh update on everything that Jason covered at the end of Wednesday's show, where an Oakland, California police officer, Samson Liu, was placed on leave after an extensive illegal grow was found on a property that he had listed for sale in Antioch, the third most populous city in Contra Costa County. According to KTVU San Francisco's Lisa Fernandez, no charges are being filed against Liu, whose property was among several houses raided by state agents during an illegal marijuana grow house sting in Antioch. A total of 80 pounds of cannabis flower stored in trash bags were seized from Officer Samson Liu's property on April 30th, which they say to be valued at $132,000, according to the California Department of Cannabis Control. The agency also shared video clips of their operation to add context to the case at hand. On Thursday, the Contra Costa County District Attorney's Office.
Contra Costa.
Oh, you get to correct me, but you still calling Kamala Harris?
What? Kamala?
You're still saying Kamala Harris?
Kamala?
Yeah, okay, all right. Let me read my.
This is rare Contra Costa.
It's Contra Costa.
Let me finish.
Go for
it,
please.
All right. The DA did not identify the homeowner of that address by name. State agents say they believe that Liu was renting out the home to someone else, but they do not know the specifics. So not enough evidence. He gets off free. The 4-bedroom home is currently up for sale at a listing price of $749,000. KTVU reached out to Liu on Thursday by phone and email, but did not hear back. The news station also reached out to his attorney, Julia Fox, who was unavailable, and the Oakland Police Officers Union, who declined to speak. Last week, Oakland police confirmed that Liu was placed on paid administrative leave following the operation. Neighbors said that they were taken aback when agents raided their quiet residential street and confiscated bags and plants. We were shocked, said Mark Holcomb, a neighbor who says he's lived in the area for about 4 years and seldom saw people at those houses. It happened at 7 o'clock this morning, and I just didn't expect it here. Other neighbors said that they would smell marijuana at times, and the Department of Cannabis Control raided another home in Antioch that day, also on Sierra Trail Way, where the video they shared showed mature plants, faulty electrical wiring, and tubs of chemicals strewn about the home. That house is also up for sale. And that's what I call a fire sale. But Antioch is by far the city in the Bay Area with the most illegal grow houses, according to the Department of Cannabis Control. In California, only Los Angeles surpasses Antioch with the number of cannabis raids, with a total of 89 this year. Department of Cannabis Control Commander Kevin McKierney seemed to blame Antioch's illegal grow problem on the thriving real estate market in an interview with KTVU on Thursday. The housing market in Antioch is pretty good. The houses are generally worth in the $1 million range where they're purchased. Also, it's easier to conceal in suburban America, whereas long as nobody smells it, nobody sees it, nobody knows what's going on and leaves their neighbors alone. Well, folks, nothing to see here. No charges will be filed against Officer Liu while he's on paid leave now. I'm sure he and the police union will be suing for defamation, and he'll retire rich with full pension, if not returning to OPD as a hero amongst men. And who's the real culprit in this whole ordeal? Those pesky rising real estate prices. I'm Rico Lamitte, the dopest dad on the street for High 9 News. What do you guys think? Comments?
I think this guy's first name should have been Scott, bro, because he just got off scot-free.
You sure you ain't a dad, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
You sure you ain't
like
a dad?
that? I'm a father to many, that's for sure.
That joke was rather dad-ish.
Hey, I try, Rico. This does remind me of another story that we covered, you know what I'm saying, last month on this show.
What's that?
The whole Stizzy story, when they were saying that Tony was had all this X, Y, and Z and these houses or whatnot, and it's like if they can't prove that the owner was actively involved in this, then they have to let it go, because generally there's some type of a tenant agreement with someone, and so that would ultimately be the person that's prosecuted.
And they came up with this very quickly, though.
Yeah, they did.
This is very quick.
I bet you the Oakland Police Union got all over this.
it makes me wonder how much they're involved, the whole police officer.
Mm-hmm.
They're all in it, man. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's the system, man. It is the system, and you can't. It's American way. You see a quick buck, you gotta grab it.
You gotta get it.
Jason, when you covered this on the story earlier in the week, I thought you had mentioned in your story that they had made connections to Chinese criminal rings. Like maybe they identified.
So the Chinese criminal rings that they were referencing, they were saying overall that there was three other houses that were raided during that same day that they believe were tied to Chinese organized crime, but there wasn't any follow up on that, and that was just an allegation that law enforcement put out in that original article.
Yeah, well, I mean, just given that connection though, and given the fact that these things are $1 million homes, right? I mean, this isn't like
those are not. No, bullshit. It's a total fucking hood. It's all Section 8 homes, bro. It's Antioch. It's all.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta understand, Dr. Mark. This is California, where I had to leave South Central LA because it got too expensive, and I could no longer search for properties I could buy there.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
$1 million home in California is lower middle class here.
Yeah, and just
it's a tear down with rats, bro.
Just so you know, like these houses were super nice when they first built out. They were all like really nice tract homes. They were selling for like $400,000 to, what I'm saying, anywhere from $200,000 to $400,000 when they first came out. A bunch of people bought them, whatnot, and then couldn't find actual renters, and then the whole area turned to a whole Section 8 as soon as they started regentrifying Oakland and Richmond, and they bust everybody out there, and now Deer Valley is one of the hoodiest high schools in the state.
It's all good. BlackRock's gonna buy everything.
Mm-hmm.
No, when are we just gonna get these death squads for the less economically advantaged, you guys?
I think they already came out because I went downtown this past weekend and I saw hardly any homeless people anymore.
You're calling for the purge, huh, Matthew?
Where'd they go?
You're calling for the purge?
Where'd they go? Gavin Newsom is purging the scum of the earth, as he calls them.
Yeah, they passed that law where they can now shake them down and throw all their shit away and push them on, but there's still no services.
Yeah, they need some services, that's for sure.
Anyone who's born on the earth should have a inborn right to life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, ability to eat at least 2 meals a day, somewhere where they're not going to get raped on or hurt.
Well, they get half of that if you're born an American, Mathieu St. Germain.
Yeah. This country is way too rich for people to be strung out and destitute on the streets. Period.
I agree with that too. We definitely, and a lot of it is mental health associated, not necessarily poverty stricken. You know what I mean? A lot of it is mental health disorders that people. It's a sad
situation. Shout out to your boy Ronald Reagan, man.
Shout out to Ronald Reagan.
Tune in 2025 when Jason Beck comes out as an anarcho-communist.
Make sure
Shane finally got in his brain.
Make sure you go.
Sounds like he's a socialist.
No, never.
Never
a socialist. Not a chance in hell. No way of that. But I do encourage everyone to go out and check out the Reagan movie this weekend in theaters across the country.
No, thank you.
A pile of trash.
It's so good.
Thank you.
It's such a good movie.
I'd rather go see the Abraham Lincoln movie where they are showing all of the facts pointing to the fact that he's gay.
Either way, you're going to see a movie about a Republican. Either way you go, Rico.
Yeah, and like a Gabraham Lincoln, it is.
Gabraham. Fair enough. Any other thoughts on this big bust in Oakland? I'm surprised that he already got discharged, I would say, from the charges. You know what I mean? So I would assume that he's back on duty and back out on the squad today.
He's back at his house. He's looking at.
I think we've all seen that the cops enforce laws; they don't really follow them.
Message.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, but cute. We're gonna roll into our first commercial, and we're gonna be right back.